Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Anna Bomba. I'm project manager and procurement practice lead at Westernacher. And today, together with my colleague Joanna, we would like to introduce you to the SAP Business Network topic and show you how to improve your operational efficiency, reduce the lead times, and have better risk management within the supply chain. Now I will go over to Joanna and you can go on with your part.
Thank you. My name is Joanna Pacholek and I am SAP Ariba Senior Consultant in Westernacher. And today, to start, I'll do a short historical background, just to begin with. Let's travel back in time and imagine a medieval market held in the public square, which for a day or 2 days was changing into the heart of trade of the medieval city. Farmers and craftsmen were putting up the stalls to present their products and also prepare part of them on site. It was not only them, as also the local shopkeepers were closing their stores and selling from the stalls as well. In this way, the customers were able to search through all available suppliers, all the available sellers in the same place at the same time. They could see, test, verify, compare the products from different sellers before the purchase, and also in some cases supervise the production process, the product preparation. They could negotiate immediately, get the information on the product, service, or its creation process. That sounds really good, right? But as we all know, within the centuries, the world has developed a lot. New lands were discovered, new techniques invented, new products, and what comes with it, also new customer needs. Now the entrepreneurs can order components and products that are produced thousands of miles away from them. But buyers are no longer able to easily verify and test these products. They need to search through different supplier databases, internet sites, Excel files they were given with, and it is hard for them to get all the needed information on the most suitable supplier. Also, what is important nowadays, the face-to-face meeting, they are done really rarely and not always before the start of the cooperation. In some cases, also the reference meetings are no longer that popular because they are causing much more effort and also results in higher costs. Companies are trading with different partners from all over the world, from various cities, countries, and also continents. And nowadays, the most common way of collaboration is based on email or phone exchange. I also heard that fax is still in use in some companies. And planning process, pricing, forecasting, negotiations, monitoring, ordering, also payment process. This is all done by separate teams that are using different systems, different authorizations, different platforms, files, SharePoints, and so on. And when we need to get the full view, when we need to supervise the process, compare something, verify, it is really hard to get the needed information. We need to rely on files built by many different people. We don't know if they are updated or not. It is all based on trusts. Because in the end, in each company, we have some trackers that are meant to be like the solution, the helper. But always it ends up as the additional task that we need to do, and not everyone is happy with it. We cannot be sure if, like I said before, if it was updated or not. It causes a lot of irritation on each side. I guess we've all been there. What is also painful, a great majority of purchase orders is still being sent as the attachments, as the attachment to the email. Lots of documentation is still being printed out. And what we need is to digitize it, to provide the access for all the involved sides to it in the real time. Yeah? And here, as the remedy for all these issues, comes SAP Business Network, which is the place that enables cooperation for various suppliers and buyers on the end-to-end source-to-pay process. It's like connecting processes, people, systems across multiple enterprises, and digitizing transactions, creating transparent, resilient supply chain. It includes collaboration on following levels: direct and indirect procurement, logistics, talent, finance, and asset management. And the question is, what is expected from this kind of solution? How can we achieve those goals that we mentioned before? So by integrating core systems with the business network, people working on the processes can have the full view of what happened during the collaboration, what was changing, what was agreed, and like this is a complete visibility across all the collaboration with all the trading partners. So as we all know, the ordering process is extended due to the information exchange, like different confirmations are needed and so on. And SAP Ariba supply chain collaboration allows integration with different S/4HANA modules such as MM, EWM, TM or IBP. Thanks to supply chain collaboration and Ariba, we can perform full process starting from sourcing, supplier onboarding, order collaboration, transportation, also including a return process. So over to you, Anya. Maybe you could tell us more about the benefits of SAP Ariba supply chain collaboration.
Joanna, thank you very much for presenting earlier very important information. We will continue now to provide you some more details in regards to what is offered within supply chain collaboration. And based on the knowledge and the market, there are two options for the organizations in order to execute their processes smoothly. The first one is foundation and supply chain collaboration only, which allows you to send purchase orders, subcontracting orders, and schedule agreements via Business Network. In this case, the supplier or contract manufacturer can reply to you via Business Network with the purchase order confirmation. This process is in that way going very smoothly and can end up and go further on within the payment process, because the buyer can choose from either the self-billing invoice process or the full payment process, which is also going through SAP Business Network, and it is showing up on the contractor, manufacturer or supplier side. And in that case, the supplier or the manufacturer can issue an invoice that will be visible to the buyer also on SAP Business Network. Such process is very transparent and it's very smooth for both parties in order to collaborate in the future. In case the organization would like to increase the scope and expand their range of processes in regards to inventory, transportation or forecasting, SAP offers also a full supply chain collaboration option that is allowing the buyer to perform forecasting, demand planning, but also quality activities like complaints, quality management that are being sent through the SAP Business Network to the supplier. In that case, supplier, through SAP Business Network, can report to the buyer with information. What is the current available forecast? What do we have as our component consumption? What is happening? On which level the consumption is happening? So the exchange of the data between buyer and supplier through SAP Business Network within this extended option is very broad, and it is providing quite a lot of information both to buyer and the supplier, which in end effect is giving you a very good collaboration, smooth process, and a good transparency. As an added value, all the information that buyer is providing, but as well supplier or manufacturer, they are all available in one place in SAP Business Network, which at the end of the process is an easy way to work and collaborate between both parties. To summarize, the Supply Chain Collaboration Foundation option is allowing you to perform many activities within creating the purchase order, like purchase order collaboration, subcontracting purchases, scheduling agreements, and monitoring the supply chain process. So it allows you to maintain and monitor your current running process. The things that are out of scope when we are talking about Supply Chain Collaboration Foundation option, we do not have the order confirmations against SARs or multi-tier collaborations, as well as return shipments. So there are few differences between both of those options, and in case the organization or the customer would like to change from one option to another, there might be some additional charges that will apply in the long run for the process.
Okay, to sum up the SAP supply chain collaboration, to whom would you recommend it? Like which companies would benefit from it?
Okay, that's a very good question, Joanna. Thank you very much. From my point of view, I would definitely recommend the supply chain collaboration for newly startups that are creating their business. So startups that are just coming into the market. Definitely for automotive suppliers, third-party drop, for agricultures, for product manufacturers. These processes and this product will definitely help them grow their business in the future. But it might be a little bit difficult for other, let's say, customers or organizations like auto OEM or contract manufacturers or organizations who are working based on just-in-time or Kanban requirements, as well as organizations that have very high spend, above 250 millions. For such kind of organizations and customers, if they are really interested in the supply chain collaboration product, they could directly discuss with the manufacturer of the product and adjust their requirements to their needs. And coming to that, we would like to also show you a short timeline and give you some short information how long such project of implementing the supply chain collaboration in your organization takes and who should be involved in such a project. So based on our standard timelines, usually it takes between 16 to 20 weeks in order to implement supply chain collaboration foundation in your organization. And from the project implementation team, we highly welcome 3 to 6 resources per project in order to keep the project smooth. And those resources that should be involved are people who are experts within Ariba network functionalities, SAP experts, technical especially, but also the experts from the CIG in regards to the integration, as well team who would be supporting the customer within the supplier onboarding process, which is very important in that case, project manager. And also, if you would be interested in integrating supply chain collaboration within your organization with different SAP modules that you are already using, definitely additional consultants from ABAP or Basis would be an added value as an asset to this project. And I guess that would be all for today. I hope that you enjoyed the session. Thank you very much to Joanna for explaining the complex process of how it was before and how is it working now and how we are able to improve the process in the future. We hope that you enjoyed, and in case of additional questions or demo presentations, please feel free to contact us. Thank you very much. Thank you, Joanna.
Thank you.